Abolition of untouchability. Listen. Here itself a question is a possibility. They can ask a question which is going to be tricky. Simple question. 17 relates to untouchability. Everyone who studies will know. Simple. But if they ask a question, according to the Constitution, untouchability to be abolished under Article 17. Untouchability is to be removed according to Article 17. If a question comes, see, according to Constitution. According to Constitution, the word here is untouchability is abolished, not to be abolished. Listen carefully. Got it or not? Untouchability, the word what they are using is untouchability is abolished. Its practice in any form is punishable by law. Understood or not? So, first reading itself, abolished. They know very well. Untouchability then also was there. Even today it is there. Why should they use the term abolished? They want to send a message. There is no command here. And again, we called it an absolute right. Why it is an absolute right? No absolute right, no exception here. Understood or not? So untouchability is abolished. But another thing, has one word, right, one statement, right. The term untouchability, comma, scheduled caste, comma, scheduled tribe, comma, minority are not defined in the Constitution. Are not defined in the Constitution. Okay, full stop. So they are not defined in the Constitution, they are stated. So untouchability is not defined. Okay. Listen to me. This is one item. By the side of Article 17, put an arrow mark and write Article 35. In fact, underline punishable in accordance with the law. Like this you underline and then put an arrow mark and write Article 35. Just write it. I will explain to you. Just write that. Punishable in accordance with law. This one. Just and then put an arrow mark and write Article 35. Okay? Listen to me now. With regard to Article 35. Okay, fine. That is that. I will come back to 35 later on. First, we will finish this. While teaching 23, again, I will take this. That time, I will explain. Now, what is untouchability? Untouchability not explained. Then what is untouchability? It has not been defined anywhere, but in one case. This case law, Veranda IAS versus Bergman, actually case law not important. Everywhere you will find Mysore High Court. That time, Mysore State was there. It defined it as a practice among Hinduism law based on both a person's status in the society is determined. So, untouchability is something that is based on birth, that a person's discrimination based on birth that happens. So, there is no definition and all. Court has stated about it. Here also, Parliamentary Committee on Untouchability said about untouchability. See, with regard to untouchability, one thing, untouchability is what kind of an offense? It is a social as well as psychological offense. Socio-psychic offense. It is a socio-psychic quality that is ingrained. Why? தீண்டாமை என்பது சமூக குற்றம் மட்டுமல்ல, உளவியல் ரீதியானதும். ஏன்? சமூகம் சேர்ந்த உளவியல். Socio-psychological crime. Socio-psychological offense. The biggest problem with regard to untouchability or women enslavement, all is what? Psychic. Got it or not? You are conditioned to believe that you are inferior to someone. The person is beaten and the person realizes, yes, he is higher to me and so he has a right to beat me. You are accepting your enslavement as your feature, as your quality, as your determined fate. When you start accepting, you won't what? Rise against oppression. You won't consider that to be oppression itself. Understood or not? Okay, I think Martin McGowan's study I could have said sometime. Did I say last time when I took that in Madhya Pradesh, untouchability as how conditioning works in case of untouchability? It's a real study. Martin McGowan is a real activist actually, and I'm saying this a lot in 1990s. He is an activist. In newspaper he reads, in a village in Madhya Pradesh, Dalit family is ostracized. Ostracized, sent out of the home, nobody should contact them, kind of a thing. They are ostracized them. This news is stating, reading in a newspaper. Being an activist, he goes there. He contacts that family. According to law, whatever may be the thing, nobody has the right to do that to you. If you are done wrong, legally action can be taken. But just because you didn't pay or something like that, you are unable to pay what the village has said you to pay and kind of a thing. Ostracized, nobody should talk to them, kind of a thing, and nobody can do. Nobody has right to do. He speaks to them. And he says, if they do to you, you have all the right to give complaint. Law is there to protect you, all he says. The person also agrees. The village headman has ostracized the family. The person also agrees. Yes, I will give complaint. They go to the nearby, it's a village, nearby town has police station. They are waiting for the bus to go to the nearby town in the bus stand. The person who was ostracized, who was affected, Martin McGowan writes, he asks me, can you wait for some time before the bus comes? I will come. I will go and inform the village headman, because we have a culture in the village. Whenever we go out of village, we have to inform and go. I will go and inform him that we are going to give complaint. Actually, he is going to give complaint against him only. This fellow is asking him, I will go and inform him that we are going to give complaint. The level of conditioning what you have got ingrained. You are not even knowing why you are affected, what is the problem. Getting it or not? Why a group of people in Thinniyam? Where is Thinniyam? Thinniyam enga irukku? Bhumila das sir. Where of ketta Tamil Nadu kuda irukkalam. Tiruchi Mavattam. Tiruchi. How many from Tiruchi? Lalgudi Pakkam. Okay. Tiruchi Mavattam. Thinniyam. 1990s. Few Dalits were, the village made few Dalits to carry the shit and eat in front of everyone as punishment. Happened 90s. Maharashtra in early 2000 or 98 or early 2000. Incident where a son was taken for custody and he was put in police custody. The mother goes and asks, why are you taken my son, release him. The police tortured the mother, put her also in the police station prison, made the son rape the mother. Not joking. Happened. Kairalaji, 2007, Maharashtra. A street of Dalits, all pushed inside the home hut, locked from outside and burnt. 18 people burned to death. Kailagi massacre. Not saying far off time. 2007. So these are incidents that have been happening. We talk about casteism. Yes, this is what it is. Untouchability, this is what it is. And the problem, biggest problem is that the person who is getting affected, not only socially, he starts feeling, oh, psychologically he is conditioned. Yes, it is. You talk about Rottweiler, you talk about Tibetan Mastiff, all this kind of Doberman, all this kind of wild dogs, Belgian Malinois, all these things. But all those items, pitbull, but you tame them or not, you condition them, stating, I am your master. They get conditioned to you, that you are my master. But that has the ability to kill you in one stroke. But it follows you. You create that among people. That is untouchability. So only we call it a socio-psychic crime. It is not merely a social crime, it is a social. Here it is not enough that you do something to a person who is affected. You have to equip him to break that thing in his mind. I am not your slave. Why the hell should I be? Got it or not? So this is a very, very important thing. Whenever untouchability as an idea comes, untouchability should be focused from two angles, not merely social angle. One fellow is oppressing. The fellow who is oppressing has a feeling really he believes he is superior. That is also a disease only. The fellow who is oppressed is also believe, yes, they are superior to me. It is conditioned. Both are a disease. Both are a disease. Both needs to be eradicated. This is the most important thing. Both are disease. Okay. Call someone superior, to feel someone superior is also a disease, pure disease. Okay. And one feeling someone inferior is also a disease. Both have a problem. Okay, fine. So it has to be seen from the both angles. See, in these aspects, law can be created for the offense of untouchability. Law can be created only by Parliament. State and all separate law you cannot create. Every state separate law you cannot create. Punishment for untouchability only Parliament can give. When Parliament alone can give, the untouchability offences at 1955 they created. If you see that 1976 they changed the name as Protection of Civil Rights Act. Many times you would have heard the name PCR Act. PCR Act, PCR Act. PCR Act 1976. PCR Act, what does this act say? What is civil rights it says? All kinds of exploitation removed from a person, that is civil right that it says. For the first time this act of 1976 says, what are, it doesn't define untouchability, but what all acts relate to untouchability. PCR Act not only for SC, also for ST it is applicable. Also for ST it is applicable. The one thing is that Justice Chandrachud, that time he was Justice, today Chief Justice, in 2017 judgment of Sabarimala temple entry case, he equated restricting women from entering Sabarimala temple is also untouchability. He is the only judge. Out of the 5 judges, he only said, that is also untouchability, he said. But normally for SC, ST, both this act is applicable. He said, even not allowing women, only judge, other 4 didn't agree, but only he said that. Fine. So it says about what all amounts to it. So you have what all the acts that amounts to untouchability. 2 tumbler system. There are not. 2 glasses for, and many places you have to bring your own glass. Okay. And earlier and all the system, how it would be when coins was there. Coins you should put it in, they will not touch and give. You should put the coin in the pot of water. And they will take the article and keep it down. You have to take. These kind of things are there. Mahar movement is what? Mahar movement is what? Ambedkarian movement. Why it started? in Maharashtra. The root of it start. A person drank water from a pond, not meant for Dalits. He was thirsty. He drank water. And all kind of problem happened. And what they did, in order to remove the impurity of this person drinking water from it, the Panchaviya, it's a ritual. Cows, urine, ghee, and all this mixed with that item. After doing some yaga, they put it in the water, stating that this will remove the dirt. That is the root cause of Ambedkarian movement. He started asking that you are putting anything what you want, and the buffalo also sometimes takes bath there. When a person drinks, it becomes impure. Means what kind of thought are you holding on? Okay, this is where the whole Nahar movement even started. Okay, so the thing here is untouchability. What are amounts to untouchability? Having private drinking one, not allowing someone in shops, restricting. Lot many are there. Even a police officer refusing to take complaint on these matters amounts to untouchability practiced by him. This law says. Okay, now listen to me. Sir, 17 what it is we are seeing. Why these things and a little deeper, why should we see, sir? Listen. See, in your second paper syllabus, there is a topic, laws relating to vulnerable sections of population. Earlier I said or not, I don't know. Now I am saying to you, second paper, he said that take your syllabus. See, second paper, paper 2, that is this paper. You will have one topic called laws relating to vulnerable sections of population. Is it there or not? இருக்கா இல்லையா பார்த்து சொல்லுங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ்லயே சொல்லியிருக்கேன், நடத்தினா நான் என்ன நடத்துறேன்னு உங்களுக்கும் தெரியணும், எதுக்கு நடத்துறேன்னு புரியணும். The social issues area, you will be there. There are not issues relating to vulnerable sections of population. Mechanisms, laws, that's what? Laws. So vulnerable sections of population, now listen to me. Whether I said before or not, I don't know. Listen to me. Generally, you should be it UPSC, be it state service exam, any state service exam, SC, ST, minority, women, children, transgender, differently abled, aging, 8 category. Who are all there? SC, ST, minority, women, children, transgender, differently abled, aging. 8 category of people. You shall be knowing at least some 5 laws and schemes relating to them. Just you should know name. Aging means, oh, these are all some schemes relating to them. Pension for them, name of that, what pension, who gives. Here, what is what you should be knowing. Aging population, differently abled. Yes, reservation in jobs for differently abled there. Here, this there. For women, schemes, what are all there? Women reservation bill to everything. Women reservation act, everything. At least 5 items for everyone you should be knowing. State, union, both. You shall be knowing. Why, sir? You will know why. Now, just look here. You will know why. So here, this is for both SC, ST. Okay. Now, there is another law, important law. Many people confuse PCR Act with this Act. They say, see, PCR Act is misused or misused, they say. Actually, PCR Act did not make untouchability a non-bailable offence. Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribe Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989. This Act made untouchability a non-bailable offence. When I say non-bailable, it does not mean you won't get bail. Getting bail is not easy. You have to understand that way. Understood or not? Because even very recent judgment, I think yesterday, Supreme Court said even in UAPA case, Unlawful Activities Protection Act, even in that case, bail is the rule, jail is exception. So bail is fundamental right also, it's a rule also. But non-bailable, when you say, it means easy to get bail is not there. At least till the time charge sheet is filed, you won't get bail. 60 to 90 days, you won't get bail. For sure. Got it or not? So that is what we call it as non-bailable. Okay. So non-bailable offense, when we say, this act that made it non-bailable offense, anticipatory bail also is denied. You cannot get anticipatory bail for this offense. This is there. Okay. And this 17 is also available against private individual. 17 is also available against private individual also. Okay.
Veranda IAS, where your dream becomes reality.